Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Make sure you turn off the breakers and power.
Want to stand behind?
Yeah, let's stand up behind.
Uh-oh, step forward. Watch out. Guys. Got $20, you run him over. You too? Are y'all? Is everybody up here? Yeah, tell them I'll come up.
Interview Jason, not me.
Too? Donnie?
Yeah.
Teacher?
You want me to get ADRL guy up there?
Randy, you gotta do Bill first. Ryan!
Spell my name wrong.
Numbers like I work in finance. God bless, no, it's not by chance. Don't doubt me, you're not my man. Don't at me, you're not my man.
You ready? Listen up. As a journalist, behind you for many years. I came in Friday morning and saw Mr. Bill. Bill's like, we need to win this one. We ain't won nothing all year. And man, what a fortune teller he was.
Man, I'm telling you, he's had it on rails all day. He's had it dialed in for me. All I had to do was cut a lot. So hats off to my dad for everything. Good Lord, my wife for putting up with all this nonsense, and Jason, Michelle, the whole crew. This was long needed.
I'm sure, you've had a rough year, broke some motors, broke some parts, and you always managed to get it back together. You even missed one race. We had rescheduled family obligations, and one of the things I respect about you is y'all's faith and your devotion to family. As say you race together, been racing together 20 years that I've known you, and you never waver from putting on the best job you can do. I know every round was tough. Any of them stick out there in your head?
That last one was the one that sticks out in my head because the car was all over the place.
Well, it didn't look it.
It felt it.
It did it. Well, man, what are the plans? We gonna continue with this combination? Are we going faster, slower?
We're going to stick with the 470 group. We've really enjoyed it. The Brian and with the new taking over the Verge series, they're doing a great job so far. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next year.
And can you tell all the people out there in the land, how do you pronounce your last name?
Farah.
Yes, Farah is Farah. Congratulations, guys. Bill, get over here. Bill Farah here, the patriarch right here. We love you guys, and we're just so happy for you to get your win. You know how I am. I want everybody to win, but can't one of you win at a time, and good job there. All right, so they're going to be back here just a minute, okay?
Is that last one?
Well,
Take pictures right here.
Grinding from the grip, no shame, take a photo. Time to take a trip, we head north to the border. Say you feeling up, I'm my favorite type of hoarder. I got kids to feed, I got enemies, I got God's gift, so they envy me. Got some friends out in Memphis like I'm Aubrey. Got some friends fought for orange like some autumn leaves. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt I vanish, I slide out landish, V12 engine, all black like Batman. Yeah, 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 yeah. I skirt I vanish, I slide out landish, V12 engine, all black like Batman. All black like Batman. All black like Batman. All black like Batman. All black like
Picture first. Huh? Bob, you want that one?
I've been invited.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Picture first.
Yeah. Then I'll.
Stand beside it there, buddy. Oh, yeah, there you go. Perfect.
I like it right there.
Okay.
There you go.
All of you, come on. Come on, Barbara. You get this time.
That's right.
Tell me when you're ready, sir. All right, this is going to be another one of the personal interviews. The family patriarch down there, Randy Griswold, I've known him for 40 years or something like that. He's raced everything from bow mods to pro stocks to bracket cars. He finally, at the age of, he says he's only 70. I think he's closer to 80, but he finally decided to give over the driving job to one of his sons, and it paid off for you. But, you know, they got your talent, brother. They got your talent. So, man, you got thrust into this. Who would have ever thought you were, you know, I know you thought, well, maybe I'm going to win one, but to win the championship.
Bittersweet, man. Glad to do it with them, family, and friends. Enjoyed it, really did.
And in our 4-year existence here, you're going to be our first champion ever to not completely win a race. You did get in a final, but man, you never had a bad event, and that actually hurt you a little bit because in your drops you had to drop a pretty daggum good race. That kind of screwing your mind a little bit.
No, we just took it one race, one round at a time, and a bunch of good racers, so we just did it.
Well, your dad's been around as long as I have. There's no better, no closer racing, race in and race out, than this series right here.
Yeah.
I've watched NHRA for a lot of years. Everybody talks about throttle stops being so consistent. Those guys could not hang with what you guys do over here.
Yeah.
So, Barbara, I didn't let you talk at last race. I'm going to get you. Come on. Come on. You got to get – you're honest. This is the matriarch of the family.
That's right.
And she's always here, always watching, cheering her husband on and her boys. What do you got to say about this?
Very proud of all of them.
That's come on now. I know you. You got more. She talks a lot more than this at home, right? Come on.
You don't want to hear what I say at home.
Congratulations to all of you.
Thanks,
you know,
really
great family, and
thank you.
man, we have. I love this, but this one's special for me too, man. It's I know how hard y'all tried to do this and working out of your own pocket, your own garage, you know, doing this thing, and you always come as a family, which I'm sure helps your mental attitude and getting fed well and everything. So, so again, we appreciate it and congratulations, and we'll see you at the banquet, and you'll get a lot of money to go with this. All right. All right. Thank you. Y'all ready? Okay. I want to introduce you to our first 21-year-old junior dragster winner. I'm kidding. I like picking on him. The man looks older than I am. So, Luke, you had a little fun, a little help. Finished, what did we say, 6 points back of the championship here to Mia. It was close.
It was definitely a great season being that close at the end of the we had a great time. Happy to do what we could. Love this series. We'd love to come back, but not sure how likely that is. Gotta thank everyone that helped us get here this season. The Markham family, they've helped us out a lot. My grandparents at home watching, everyone else watching at home. And my sponsorship, I got Elko on the side. And yeah.
Right, so speaking of in the future, we've checked the rule book. Page 7, section 9C prohibits anybody from over the age of 18 years old racing. So now for a little bit of cash, we can maybe amend that rule, but right now you can't come back next year.
Hey, I got a little check right there. Can we work something out? What we got? Hey, right here.
I don't know that I could take that to the bank and cash that.
Oh, man.
Well, but $2,500, that's a pretty stout win in junior racing. What's the plans? You going to do a big car?
I'd like to get into a big car. We don't really know the plans yet, but I know I'll continue racing, and if anything, eventually I'd love to come back to Verge and run 470 or 450.
Well, as much money as this thing won, you ought to be able to get about even trade for a good 450 dragster.
Hey, that'd be nice. I'd take a trade for a 450 dragster.
Well, there's a lot of them out there. You may have to buy your own motor to go with that 450 dragster. Well, congratulations, man. We appreciate it, and I'm glad you take my picking on you. You know, good-hearted. He really is only 18 years old. What was your birthday again?
June 6, 2006.
I thought it was 2008 a while ago. Yeah. But, again, congratulations, man, and we look forward to seeing you in the future. About this series in all the classes is the friendships that you developed. I've kind of developed friendship with this family here. And Luca, it's been an up and down year. When you're on, and you were on enough to clinch this pretty much before the race started. What's the highlight of your season?
Just being out here racing with all my friends and winning series.
So, who you want to thank?
I need to thank my parents and all my family for supporting me.
You didn't do so well in the Junior Pro Eliminator. What happened there?
Help my friend out, Luke, to try to give him the win.
I didn't mean just today. I mean all season. You know, 14th place, 200 points behind. Do you find that acceptable in your mind?
Yeah, I get lucky most of the time. So.
So what's the highlight of the season for you?
Being in a 330 car, winning races, try to do what I do.
So last year, a lot of people don't know, you were our 790. Get to go to a banquet. It got canceled, and but to win 2 championships in a row, 2 different classes. There's a lot of haven't done that before. Does it make you feel kind of special?
it made me feel a lot special because I already know I am special. So.
Well, let's clarify that for our viewers. It's special education that he's speaking of, and that has nothing to do with his racing. I told him when he turns 16, he'll get a good job because he gets tax break. Employers get tax break. So appreciate it. That's what we love about him. Kid, a special family, man. They really good to me, and we're just so happy for you, man.
Thank you.
All right. See you next year.
See you.
Come on, Mia.
Yeah, sure.
The shirt on backwards.
I tried to do it for Brian.
All right, roll
up.
Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah, we gotta get it. Come on, Luke. Luke, we gotta have some.
See you next year. I'll see you before Christmas on the coast. So I know we're trying to get out before that.
Okay. And I told your daddy, if you need me to drive you down there or something, I should. You ready?
Yep.
Well, Mia, you had an incredible summer, kind of cooled off a little bit here the last couple of races. We do appreciate you letting somebody else win. That we got to keep it, going.
I don't know how to explain it. It was kind of bumpy road, but I did it.
So I saw one race you collected checks. How special did that feel to you?
I felt like a champion. I was so happy. It was amazing. It was probably the best day besides my other championships I've won. But
so your family brings you down all the way from one of the Chicago suburbs, right, in Illinois there, and man, hats off to mom and dad for transferring you around the world here so you can do this.
yeah, I'm very thankful for them.
And I've always said females make better drivers, percentage-wise, and you proved that many times this year. What are the plans for going on?
I'm going to continue until I'm 18, whenever, but I'm just going to stay in juniors until I age out because when I get older, I can't go back. I'm really enjoying it.
That's true. A lot of them want to rush out at 16 and get in a big car, and and that works for some, and some it doesn't. I compared you earlier to Shelby Thurman, who was kind of a standout junior that I knew from here, and now she's in big cars and doing really well.
I think I'm just going to get into my dad sold his Dragster, but we're going to build a new one, but I'm going to drive a Dragster when I'm older. So.
Okay. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Not as exciting as a good door car, but hey, if you're winning money, it's all exciting, right?
I'll stick to the Dragster.
So, you beat your boyfriend a couple times this year, and I'm going to make fun of you because at Bowling Green, after you beat him, first thing you did when you ran up, you got out of the winner's circle, you run up and hug.
It's fine.
Look at it this way, man. You're dating a champion, so, that'll be his claim to fame, being Mia's boy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. We look forward to y'all being with us next year, and hope you continue on with your winning ways. Just every once in a while, let the boys win so you're not in this all alone.
Okay. I'll think about it.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And that looks like that's going to be a wrap from Rocket City Dragway here, the historic Huntsville Dragway, been here for 50 years. Man, the performances were here, new track record in the ADRL Pro Mod, great side-by-side action in our Verge series, great junior action. We got the best racers in the world at some boys up against any of them. We appreciate the great year that we have. And again, Mark, we appreciate Motor Mania for their great coverage and being with us every step of the way. And we look forward to going further and look forward to next year. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Drag Race Solutions is a division of CollectorTethers.com and offers some of the coolest drag racing parts available for your race car. Drag Race Solutions offers made in the USA premium drag racing components for building and upgrading your race cars. Check out their billet, dial, and board brackets, water filler necks, 12-point lug nuts, and more at DragRaceSolutions.com. That's DragRaceSolutions.com.
Some people have an unextinguishable fire to compete, a fire that burns and ignites. The same fire inspires us. It pushes us to run an engine to the edge for just a few more horsepower. Fuel Factory is performance driven, built by racers for racers. We're focused on racing fuel, plain and simple. We want to go fast, we want to win, and we want the same for you. We are Fuel Factory, built for speed.
Wow, wow, wow. What a day. Okay. Yeah. Congratulations to all of the winners. Of course, I didn't catch all the names on all the champions, but I'm sure that they'll have it on the Verge Motorsports Quick Outlaw Series Facebook page. But today we had for the Get 'em Performance I keep trying to say Get 'em Garage. Get 'em Performance 450 Dragster. We had Karsten Bloom with his victory. Then in the 330 Outlaw S&W Power Sports Junior, we had Kaylee Gibson. In the 470 Door Car, Rick's Powder Coating, we had Brian Farah. And in the Pro Junior Eliminator, that's from the Hub Saver, we had Luke May Small. Yeah, I was kind of, I was rooting for both of those guys, but I was kind of glad to see him win because it looks like this could be the end of his junior career. So, also congratulations to the ADRL winners. We had Bob Glenn, John Sullivan, and Brian Keller in their respective categories. Okay. Thank you to Mickey Thompson, Indy Cylinder, JCC Restoration, G-Tech, and X-Power for joining with TB Promotions and bringing us in, keeping us completely free to you, the viewer. We're actually headed home, but Tony will be headed to Galat and for the brand new Dan Fletcher Galat 250. So that'll be next weekend. And don't forget, next Sunday, you have to set your clocks ahead. Not this Sunday, not tomorrow. Next Sunday, the 3rd of November. Okay? Say your goodbyes to each other. I think I'm going to get some rest. I did not have a good night's sleep. So say your goodbyes to each other, and we will see you down the road. Okay? Bye.